use the mass percent equation. Mass percent equals grams of solute over grams of solution. 245 is your total solution. 14.8 is your total solute. So you just plug it in. 14.8 divided by 245, and that will give you, we forgot times 100, of course. That just changes it into a percent. So I have 14.8 divided by 245, and that will give me 0.06 multiplied times 100, and that should give you 6.04%. And that's my answer. Alright, for my next one, it's again a mass percent solution equation, but they've given us the mass percent. So when you see this, you plug it in for mass percent, of course. So I use the same equation that's up here and just plug in 19.2 for your percent. And then 555 grams is your solution, the amount of solution. So I'll just put that on the bottom, 555 grams, and we're going to put X up here because I'm looking for my solute. To solve this, just put this over 1 and cross multiply. So X should be I forgot that it's times 100 over here, so we have to divide each side by 100 to get rid of that. So you will get 0.192 equals X over 555. Put that over 1, and when you cross multiply, it'll be 555 times 0.192, and that will give you X equals, if we round it, it'll be 107 grams NaOH. Alright. You good on that one? Okay. Alright, number 3. Again, I see mass percent, so I'm going to use my mass percent equation. This number is actually giving us the mass percent, so I'm going to plug that in to my mass percent. 42.1% equals this 20.1. You've got to decide if it's your solute or your solution, and it's of a potassium chloride, which is a salt. And so, if it gives you a specific compound, then that's always your solute. So I'll plug that in on top for my solute, and then we're going to look for the amount of solution that we have. Don't forget your formula has times 100 at the end. So to get rid of that, you just want to divide both sides by 100. You're basically just undoing this percent, and so that'll give you 0.421 equals 20.1 divided by X. Alright, same thing, put that over 1 and cross multiply. When you cross multiply, you'll get 20.1 equals 0.421X. And when you divide, you'll get X equals 47.7, and that is grams of solution. You can just put grams. Alright. For number 4, if it's circled in the video, that means that that's the similar problems that he did today in class with you. It says 15.1 grams of KOH are added to 145 milliliters of water. What is the mass percent of the KOH? And so I don't know my grams of solution. I know my grams of solute, but this is not my grams of anything. It's milliliters. It just so happens that water, your grams equal your milliliters. it's the same thing. So actually I can just change this to 145 grams of water. And so if you see the word added to, I literally want you to add them because we have to add them together to get our total solution. So our total solution is going to be 15.1 plus 145 grams of water. Again, you can only do that, change milliliters to grams if it's water. So when and then of course my solute is 15.1 times 100, and that's going to be equal to my mass percent. Alright, so that'll give me 15.1 over 60.1 times 100. If I put all that into my calculator, I should get my mass percent is going to be equal to 9.43%.